Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy 321 Jackman Productions coming at you with an NFL free agency video with Joe.
How's it going?
Yes, sir, bro. So I did miss out the last 2 days, bro, and I know y'all are fucking mad at me. I know, not playing, but we got the 2 free agency days. You feel me? The 2 days that I missed. We did the first one. And we got some crazy news, bro. We
Definitely
have
a lot of stuff that went down. I mean,
we have hella teams. We're talking like maybe 8 teams who did really big moves, drastic moves to their teams, and got some crazy shit, bro. So let's just start it off, bro. Tampa Bay, bro. Who went to Tampa Bay?
Tom Brady.
Ugh.
People call him the GOAT, and I don't blame him. He is the GOAT.
2 years. 2 years around the lines of $58 to $60 million, bro. That's about the most he's ever made, bro. So
it's top 5 QB pay right there.
And then you got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Like,
that's not bad. Who's their running back though? Is the real question?
Ronald Jones. He's a young running back, bro.
Sure.
For all my Madden players.
I mean, they talked about weapons, but I genuinely feel like Colts would have been a better fit for Brady. I mean, it's good that Phillip went there. Shout out Phillip. But I think Brady would have been there because they have that O-line. I mean, yeah, they have T.Y. They have a couple young players. They actually have a couple young receivers.
Then they have O.J. Howard.
Oh, yeah, they have Pascal. They have a lot of good players. So, I mean, I feel like actually Colts would have been a good thing. And the other thing is, too, Colts have a lot of money. So he could have requested some more stuff. So,
dude, that's interesting. Colts were never in the Tom Brady.
No, I don't know why it was not. I don't understand why it was not. They have a beautiful O-line. That's all you need for Brady. And it's like, he doesn't really need a bunch of weapons to win. I mean, an Edelman and a Gronk, you know what I'm saying? So it's
dude, that's a
for
great
Colts, it's
point.
like T.Y. and something else, you know? That's just how I look at it. And not to mention the Colts actually have a pretty young and solid defense. I mean, you got Darius Leonard.
Yeah, for real. That's the one thing they've been building. And then with Luck being hurt, though, that's the one thing that killed them. So.
Yeah, but I mean, with that offensive line, I mean, that's all it's about nowadays. I really feel like it's just O-line or no line.
Facts, bro. And it's just gonna, I don't know, man. I think that's about it with the Bucks. You got Todd Gurley to the Rams, bro. So
the Rams.
Yeah, don't really know the contract details on that.
I mean,
bro.
to the Falcons.
To the Falcons.
Ew.
Yeah.
He left the Rams.
Yeah, my bad, yo. My bad. Pretty bad one there. But Todd Gurley going back to the home because he's from Georgia Bulldogs in the college, so he went back there. And the fucking, I don't know the contract detail, like I said before, so the contract thing with him.
1 year, I know that. It's probably like 8 or 10 mil.
Didn't he get an extension a couple? Dude,
yeah.
It's so confusing with Todd Gurley. Like, I'm
NFL
so
contracts are really weird compared to NBA. NBA is like set in stone, like boom. The other team got to pay it. NFL is just really weird. I'm not really in depth with all that stuff, but all I know is he had a long-term contract. They saved money on him. He didn't play really that good. He was injured. It sucks being a running back, I feel like, these days.
It does, because the fucking rookie contract keeps you on the contract for so long, bro, when it comes to the point to like where you're just going to be getting that rookie contract money, and the running backs have their best years of their career in the first couple of seasons. It's just like a very touchy subject, bro. I feel like running backs are very undervalued, bro, but it's really touchy. But I think Christian McCaffrey should be getting that big fucking check soon.
We'll see. It'll be interesting.
And then Eagles, bro, to all the Eagles fans out there, bro, y'all finally got your cornerback that you've been looking.
Needed, but in my opinion, though, I feel like one corner isn't enough. I feel like Darius Slay's great. He's a good player. I like him. Coming from the NFC North, he was guarding Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs. I mean, he guarded some pretty good receivers, but they need more than one because, I mean, teams have more than one receiver, and they did lose Malcolm Jenkins as well to the Saints. So
yeah,
I feel like, he is a little older, but I feel like he helps leadership-wise defensively. I think that's a huge thing that a lot of teams need is, defensive or offensive leaders in general. So him leaving, he's a little older. He's a little older safety. Yeah, he might not be as fast, but he definitely brings a lot more than just that.
For sure. He was in that franchise for a while, like you said. But with the cornerback situation, though, I don't know the cornerbacks in Philly like that because I don't really follow
Jalen Mills. They have a couple of...
so, like, they have to have one guy step it up. And my cat's tripping, y'all. You might be able to see him in the back. But... they have the draft coming up, bro, so you could always get a cornerback there.
Oh, of course, for sure. Draft's going to be interesting. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't even know if it's going to happen. I don't know what's
I'm
going on.
pretty sure it's happening without fans.
Right, that's probably more than likely. I wonder if they're all going to shake Goodell's hand. Just give him a little...
Or like wearing gloves or something.
Elbow Goodell.
Yeah, that would be lit. That would be lit. But like I said, Jalen Mills, one of those guys on that Eagles cornerback lineup, they got to step it up.
Yeah.
And that could help with what you were saying with needing the cornerbacks. But staying in the secondary position, man, we got Clinton sucks dicks to the Cowboys,
Former
man.
Packer, baby. Alabama boy.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
good. He's good. He's like he's a solid. I'd say he's like a B plus defense. He's not in that top tier, but he's like right below that.
I wouldn't mind him in the Berg, bro. He was one of them guys with like the cap situation that Pittsburgh has, which they did spend some cap, and we'll get on to that. I wouldn't have minded if they spent it on Clinton sucks dicks, but good free safety. And another cornerback. Not Clinton Dix isn't a quarterback, but another one, Chris Harris, still a Chargers.
Chris Harris, wow. How old is he now is the real question.
I'm guessing
he's got to be up there,
36, man. That's my guess, 36. But Chargers really boosting up that defense a little bit. And they lost Phillip Rivers this offseason, so that draft for them, it's going to be pretty big, bro. They have that 5th pick. What do they have? It's in the top 5 or something, right? Is it 3? It's something like that.
Wow, did they do that bad this season?
Yeah, it's something like that. It's either 3 or 5 for sure.
Probably 5.
Or 4. It's in between 3 and 5.
That's crazy.
So with losing Rivers, you're going to have them going for quarterback. But it's good that they're able to boost up that defense in the free agency so they can lean more towards offense in the draft. But they were also in the run with Tom Brady too, so you have to put that in the mind. They lost Rivers. They were really trying hard to get Brady, and I think they were the second closest team to get Brady.
Really? That's crazy.
That is the facts. And
LA life.
Yeah, so LA, bro,
life.
y'all can't take an L like you did in 2004, man. In 2004, man, y'all had a real good chance to get Ben Roethlisberger, but y'all passed him up. And so this draft with
Can't forget they did also trade Drew Brees. That's a huge thing. That people forget. Drew Brees threw that last pass. He got injured, and then they just traded him away, and Phillip Rivers just went there. And it's crazy for me to think, too, like Tom Brady leaving. Like, I'm 22 years old, and Tom Brady's been the quarterback for the Patriots, 20 years? So, like, my whole life, you too. Basically our whole life seeing Tom Brady a Patriot. Like, it really is crazy to see him on another team. And it's interesting to see what also Phillip Rivers is going to do in Indianapolis, and, what the Chargers are going to do moving forward, seeing that their main guy is gone now forever. So.
Yeah, big opportunities. Added on to my point to why y'all can't fuck up again with this quarterback draft. This is one of the best quarterback drafts that we've seen in recent years. And y'all missed it with Drew Brees and Big Ben. And I guess you could maybe say Eli, but we're not going to talk about that. This is y'all's chance. I mean, with Herbert, bro, I know y'all really want Herbert, bro, but I just don't think it's it, bro.
Really, who do you think is the guy for the Chargers then?
The guy for the Chargers, assuming that Tua and Burrow is out, I don't know if you go with quarterback right away like that. You feel me? Because
I don't know if you do either. I don't know. I feel like
you wait till the second or third.
It just depends. If they like a guy and they really
down.
want him, then they'll go get him whenever, whatever round it is. I feel like with quarterback, I mean, if you look at Danny Dimes, a lot of people predicted they could have easily gotten, a younger, someone on the D-line.
Yeah, they could have got, who was that dude?
Smith.
Yeah, it's something to the Jaguars. He went to the Jaguars.
Yeah, either way, though, the Giants could have got a lot, and Danny Dimes would have been picked probably in the second or third round, but you saw, some teams. Yeah, I mean, the Giants obviously don't have the best front office, in my opinion, but either way, a team like that for sure can pick their guy early and, stick with them. So
talking about the Giants front office, perfect timing, man. We got the Giants with James Bradbury, a top 4 cornerback in this free agency we're looking at, and Blake Martinez over 100
former
tackles.
Packer, baby. He's great. He's a great middle linebacker. They're gonna love him over there. I already know it. It's gonna suck missing him, but he's I think he's a top 10 middle linebacker, and I think he'll definitely make a difference for the Giants' defense. And I think he's a guy, too, that's a little young, but definitely older and has some experience, and he might be a guy that might go over there and step up and try to be a leader.
Yeah, man, in all seriousness, I was laughing at first. Y'all might have picked up on that because he's a Packers fan and I'm a Steelers fan, as y'all can tell by the yellow background. And you might be able to see Big Ben's little cute ass in the middle of me and Joe. But I was laughing because he was talking about the Packers and stuff. But like he said, top 10 middle linebacker, and I might want to go to like top 7 maybe. You could push that, bro. No, that's too much. Maybe
No,
top
you could.
8. Yeah, top, especially with the
who's
tackle.
the best middle linebacker in the league?
Ooh, let's not even talk about that because we have a lot of stuff.
You know,
yeah,
it's a tough question.
So with them adding a player like Martinez on the defense and then adding a cornerback like that who's one of the best in this free agency class, you can't complain, bro. They got him for 3 years for Bradbury and probably around the same for Martinez. Do you know the contract for Martinez?
No, I did not.
Yeah.
I just feel like what the Giants really need is just building up that O-line
Yes.
to protect Danny Dime. Give him a couple weapons other than Saquon. You know what I'm saying? Saquon can only do so much, and just get him a
And
couple
continue
receivers.
the defense, though. You can't
Yeah.
forget about
I don't know. Is
defense.
Golden Tate still on the Giants or no? No, he went to the Eagles, right?
No, he
Where'd
was
he
on
go?
the Giants actually.
Yeah, so I don't know. They might have a couple.
But they had
receivers,
Darius Slayton, a rookie from last year, who's looking like one of the most
Really,
underrated
yeah,
wide
him.
receivers.
They still have Sterling Shepard as well. He's not bad. He's an okay receiver. And I feel like he still has a lot of potential. But overall, yeah, I think the Giants are looking good moving forward, but need to make a couple of those key decisions. Like I said, O-line and a couple weapons to
Have to have
actually
a
win some
draft.
games. You know, like
Yeah.
defense can only do so much, but if you're not scoring on offense, then it's like, I mean,
To build
who knows?
this Giants team, I'm giving them a 2 to 3 year window for sure. Nothing more you should need. So, right before we get to one of the best teams in NFL history with the Steelers, we're going to be looking at a very interesting move. And for all my NFL like big fans, back in 15 and 14, Teddy Bridgewater in Louisville, man, just seeing how his career was going to go and the sad injury in Minnesota. It's
sure.
fucking amazing to see this man get another chance to be a team's franchise quarterback, bro. Like, I just have to give them a round of applause.
Bridgewater, man, to come back. Yeah, it's not easy to do that in the NFL, especially.
Almost brings a
Definitely
tear
give
to my
props to
eye.
Bridgewater. Teddy the man. But I feel like, was the Panthers really the best fit for him?
I was about to get to that, bro. The Bridgewater and Panthers, it just doesn't fit
It
to me.
does not. It just doesn't sound like good for Teddy. I'm happy, but I think more of it is the owner wants his kind of team. You know, he fired Ron Rivera not just because he doesn't like Ron Rivera, just because that's not his guy. Because he's a new owner, he wants his coach that he wants. So I think the same thing with quarterback. You know, he's like, hey, I want Teddy. You know, I think the owner is kind of playing not too much of a Jerry's world, but is sticking his fingers in like, hey, I kind of want this guy and that. So I think that's what they're doing, and who knows what they're going to do with Cam. But I do feel like I'm happy for Teddy, but I don't know if this was the team for him. I feel like either maybe the Chargers or maybe the Colts again. You know, I feel like they could have done well with Teddy, but it's definitely going to be interesting to see him play out a whole regular season compared to 5 games with stuck in the Saints system. Very familiar with it. You know, it's going to be interesting seeing how he does with the new team.
Talking about kicking people out, man. You talked about that Ron Rivera shit. It kind of seems like on social media they're kicking out Cam Newton too, bro, because they did that with trades now. Trades have just
That
come
was
to
crazy.
they've come to trades in the NFL. Have
He was
come
like
to such
not
a crazy
true and
state.
made a whole thing about it. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I don't know
bro.
I don't know what's Cam's value. You know, I feel like value of players has really gone down. I feel like a 4th pick for Darius Slayer and a 5th. Like what?
And then
that's a top 10 corner. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna give away just that little. I feel like I don't know. It's very weird.
then with the value thing too, you don't really know Cam Newton's value on the field because he's always hurt. So that plays another key in value. So you have a bunch of crazy things going on with the Panthers, but they think that they found their guy. You had Kyle Allen, dude. I know Instagram was going crazy.
He wasn't
Kyle
bad. I
Allen.
liked him and Minshew. Him and Minshew were killing it. So I think Kyle Allen might be, a good option to keep with Teddy, and then I'd say, move on from Cam. Cam, unfortunately, he's done a lot for the Panthers, but it seems like their relationship is clearly crumbling. So I think they'll get rid of Cam for like a 4th and a 5th. I don't even think they'll go higher than a
And
3rd.
actually,
I don't even think they'll go higher than a 3rd.
His names have been talked in release talks too because trades have been so hard to do.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that's the same thing with Gurley. They tried offloading him yesterday, and they would have to pay him by 4 p.m., but they couldn't find a trade partner, so they just let him go. And I feel like like I was talking about how the player value and stuff. with like picks and stuff, it seems like money is really what is talking nowadays.
That is true,
Whether,
yeah.
you know, talk earlier like, hey, well, he has potential, yada yada, but he's injured, so we're gonna save ourselves $12 million because he might not be worth $12 million this year.
Yeah, you really
know,
do
so-
hear the millions, and they don't want to invest millions. You hear that
Yeah.
investing millions in an NFL
a
sport
person,
like that.
yeah.
It's weird, bro. It's really weird. I don't like where it's come to, man. Running back so undervalued. I feel like you have to change up the rookie contracts and make it to like where you're not under that rookie contract for super long. Where you just need to change something else up, man. Like
Facts.
something needs to give, bro. These running backs
agree.
have their best years of their careers in the beginning of their careers, but they're on that rookie contract not making shit. Then when it comes up to payday time, no one wants to pay them, bro. Then they hold out making them look like the bad guy when that's not the fucking case. They just want
some
their money.
man.
The running backs, bro, they provide so much.
They just
to
want
the
that 10
offense.
million a year, 25 million a year. It's a lot of money, but
Very
Yeah.
heated subject, like I
For
said,
sure.
y'all. That will piss me the fuck off, yo.
shout out Le'Veon.
But now on to shout out Le'Veon. On to the best team in NFL history, bro. You got the Steelers, bro. Let's start it off. Like I
Steelers?
said, 2 days
Good
missed on this free agency. So we'll start it off where it all started, bro. Derek Watt to Pittsburgh, man. Something you love to see as a Steelers fan. And to all my Steelers fans, I know instantly when you saw that that notification, you were thinking, oh, why? But then J.J. Watt came in the back of your head. So getting Derek Watt, I feel like it gives you a more healthy fullback and a younger guy. It obviously gives you a relative to T.J. Watt, and we have plenty of those. We have
Is he a brother or cousin?
I think he's...
Second cousin, third cousin.
Yeah, I think it might be...
That's what I thought because I was like, I saw his IG and I was like, he kind of looks like them, but I was like, I highly doubt he's like directly related to them.
Well, he might be directly related.
Well, as in a sense, like brother or sister. That's what I meant. I didn't mean
Yeah.
like he's probably their cousin or something. If he's not their brother, but either way, yeah. No, I saw he was a Pro Bowl fullback, wasn't he?
Yeah, dude.
So that's good.
So
He
it
was a
adds
Pro Bowl
on to the
fullback.
relatives, bro, because they have two other relatives with the Edmond brothers, and then they have the obviously the Watt brothers, and then yeah, that's it. So now you have three brothers on the same team, and they did sadly cut Roosevelt Nix after. For all my Steelers fans, he put in a good 5 years to this team, and when we had the best offense in the league, we always loved seeing Nix get a few plays, man, get a touchdown here and there, and it was sad, bro. We lost two really good, faithful Steelers in Roosevelt Nix and Ramon Foster this year. But on to the better signing of the two, we have Stefan Wisniewski, bro. So I really,
Wisniewski.
yeah, I really jittered that last name.
The real question is, what's his overall man?
See, I was just about to say that, Joe. So for all my Madden players, bro, this is gonna be a guard that you see in the free agency sometimes, but he's actually been started the last two of the three Super Bowls with the Eagles and then the Chiefs this year.
Wow.
And he's gonna be sitting around that B rating with that 80, 79, 80.
Yeah.
So like high C to low B for sure with this Stefan signing.
I'm surprised the Chiefs didn't re-sign him. I mean, O-line's very important, especially when it comes down to Mahomers.
Yup, and then
Protect that cutie.
like I said, Steelers losing Ramon Foster. This is a big signing, yo. He's also versatile, so if we need him to slide to tackle, he could play tackle. I'm
Right.
sure if he needed to play center, he could play center. I wouldn't want to do that at all, being an O-lineman, but these are NFL players we're talking about, and they added a very fucking good one. So Steelers, man, they really do all their building in the draft, but definitely
Facts.
for free agency signings, this is one of the better ones in the past 5 years for sure.
Yeah. I think more and more teams are realizing how important O-line is. It just seems like it's more of a subject at least coming out. And yeah, shout out the Steelers, definitely making some moves, just kind of like the Packers. You know, we like to draft, but we actually got a new GM and we've been signing a lot too. So
Talking about the Packers.
trying to get some stuff out there, man. Yeah, exactly. Speaking about that,
Yeah, what's the better time to slide into the Packers, Joe?
well, here we go. We got Mercedes Lewis with the 1-year deal. I mean, he's all right. We need a fresh tight end. We need like an Eric Ebron, like 2 years ago. Eric Ebron. You know, we don't Jimmy Graham. Bye. We'll see ya. You know, he was very injury prone. He wasn't like the Jimmy. Ever since he's been on the Packers, I think he's been 3 or 4 years. He has not been the Jimmy Graham he was in New Orleans. I'll tell you that.
Even
right
when
now.
he joined Seattle, he
Yeah,
wasn't.
even when he joined Seattle, exactly. You know, injuries suck, but Jimmy Graham actually is a really good guy, and I do respect him a lot, and I think a lot what
Facts.
he's done for our organization. Same thing with Blake Martinez. I appreciate everything you've done for us, but hey, good luck with your career, and go Pack, go, baby. We gonna still be in there, man. Super Bowl next year. Woo!
Joe, I know Mercedes Lewis really pumped you up, but you forgot Christian Kirksey.
Oh, that's
man.
right. Yeah, that's that pound dog. What do they call it over in Cleveland? Is
Yeah,
that they call it?
something like
the pound.
the dog pound.
Dog
something
pound.
like
There you
that,
go. Yeah. I think he's a great linebacker. I actually like him a lot.
I think he's an outside linebacker though, so I don't know if he's gonna try to take.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do and move him to middle linebacker. We'll have to wait and see. I think we should have actually got Joe Schobert, who the Jaguars signed.
Another Brown. Brown.
That's my Wisconsin boy. I actually really wanted him. He's
Didn't
a great.
he
He's
almost
just
lead
like
the league in
Blake.
tackles last year?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a
Something
great. He's
like
a great
that.
playmaker.
Built
He's
just like Blake.
Yeah, he's just like Blake. That's why I wanted him. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting with Kirksey, but also we also did forget to mention, since we're talking about the Packers, Clay Matthews also got released.
Yeah, and I was going on Packers
Clay Matthews
pages,
got released.
and
I don't know. I think he's done. I don't know.
Really, number 69, David the B last name. You know?
Bakhtar.
Yeah, he was saying something on Twitter about bringing back.
Bringing him
Clay.
back. I don't know. We'll see what happens. He just doesn't do anything anymore. He just doesn't get sacks, man. That's what we need you to do, Clay.
But he has that hair.
We need
though.
plays.
He has that hair. Though.
I'm not gonna pay $1 million if he's got hair.
Facts. That's
Tackles.
facts,
I need
right.
sacks. I need strip fumbles. I need that prime Clay. So I don't know what really happened to him, man. I don't know if it was just his strength, his speed. I don't know what it was, but it doesn't seem
it's
like
aging, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
unfortunately, yeah. So I don't know, but it's definitely going to be interesting, where this NFL season goes to and when does it start. I mean, that's a huge thing too. So
Crazy state that we're in right now. Everyone watching this, if you're in
6
the
feet
U.S.
apart.
or in the world in general, we're all in a crazy state. So very crazy shit though with the NFL. It's keeping us up with like the state that we're in. It's like keeping the emotions up. You feel
Yeah,
me? Like
100%.
hearing all this news and seeing Tom Brady, the Patriots dynasty finally being to an end, which it might have been to an end like a couple months ago and maybe a year ago. So really crazy stuff, dude. That's about gonna wrap it up, man. And that was the
Thanks for tuning in,
NFL
everyone.
free agency shit with Joe, man.
appreciate my boy 321 Jackman Productions. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell every time you see a video come up. We got some songs as well. Who knows?
Let's go, man. 3, 2, 1.